What's good, beautiful people? Welcome to episode of the Sportsload podcast. I'm your host, John. That's Kay. That's Van over there. It's the three amigos today. Who
Yeah.
knows where Greg is or Garrett is? We're soon gonna put an Amber Alert on those guys. But before we do that, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment. All right, guys. And today's episode is mostly gonna deal with the Micah Parsons trade, the Brian Robinson Jr. trade, and then our picks for each division slash playoff Super Bowl MVP for pretty much our outlook of this season, the 2025 season. Right? We're
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get right to it. Um, who really lost the Micah Parsons trade?
The Cowboys.
The Cowboy fans, I'll say. I'll be
This,
specific.
yeah,
The fans.
yeah, the Cowboys fans
themselves
are the biggest
think they
losers.
won.
I would say this as this is I'm pretty sure I'm the elder statement in this group.
Yeah.
This is compared to any sport. This is in football terms. This is this is the Luka trade in NFL history right now. It's safe to say that. Like everybody wants to compare the Herschel Walker trade, but because they got Troy Aikman and Evan Smith down the road, but this is pretty bad. This is pretty lopsided. I would agree with that. There's nothing I can think
recent
of.
history, for sure.
I can't even think of even from when I started watching football in the '90s. Not a trade like this.
The Watson trade?
But Watson didn't pan out to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
if
the
whatever
point.
game-
Though. Like it was very like, but
In
there was
hindsight,
there was
in
definitely a
hindsight.
pending there was a pending case there though. Like he had his case still like up.
Right.
Yeah.
But was he already in the Hall of Fame? Like they about to top Micah Parsons in? Like
I mean,
they
he
already
was,
about got
like,
they got his gold jacket ironed and pressed.
I mean, it's definitely debatable because I was like, at that point, I was like, Watson had a good argument to be better than Lamar at that point,
and Mahomes.
and Mahomes.
I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Good argument. Not yeah. I would say good,
And
not
then
great.
the fall off, it just
Right, like I mean, obviously
Yeah.
we know what happened with Watson, but like when he was in
Mhm.
Houston, he was tearing it up.
Right.
Obviously, you can throw in the Hopkins trade when he was in Houston and they gave him up
Oh,
for
that is really bad.
David Johnson.
Yes,
Mhm.
there's a hole in a Volkswagen Jetta somewhere. I'm
But
not a hole a dent on the roof of a Volkswagen Jetta somewhere.
Although I agree with you guys, those trades are lopsided, but they're not for like this guy's they're touting is like is Hopkins is probably a Hall of Famer on a weak year, like a dead year, and Watson's career might be over.
I'm thinking of like trades that happen at least.
That's probably the Hopkins one is probably the only one I could think of really.
Oh, it's it's up there, but I don't think it's there.
Damn.
For what they got in return, he could have imagine if this trade happened in March, right before the draft. They could have gotten whatever they wanted.
I think
Anything for this guy.
I think they would still get the same offer.
But they would have got a draft pick this year instead of next year.
Yeah, but like,
and they wouldn't trade him to the division, like the conference. I mean,
yeah, but like, where
which
would
bothers me the most.
what would they even get in the 16th round pick? Would they get Golden there? I don't see that
Was Pickens there after the draft or before the draft?
after.
Right. So then it'll probably be Golden, or they probably go for the best the best edge rusher they could get on that draft. But see, I don't think I don't think they would have gone to Golden State to Green Bay. I think they would have looked at other teams more, like especially in the AFC. They'll definitely go hunting.
Yeah, I think this was a mind-boggling trade. Don't get me wrong, I'm not defending
Mhm.
anything. It's just like the contract extension was just insane. Like that's the contract that Parsons wanted. Like I was expecting like 60 million or some shit, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
You know,
that's
like
the thing about me. Like
47, I think.
He
Jerry-
got a
Jerry
contract
couldn't
for
sign-
what he's worth.
don't get me wrong. I think it's a great contract. I think he
Well,
could have gotten more for sure. But
that's a
this-
reasonable contract for him, right?
Right.
Like, I was expecting
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a Jamar Chase contract, and that's why like Jerry Jones was like, "Nah, I'm trading him." That's why I was like, "Oh, okay, like this is reasonable. This makes sense." But it's Jerry
Yeah.
Jones.
Dude, Jerry could have more than gave this guy this contract. He
Me
could've
and
easily
John-
gave him that contract.
Nailed the draft with Jerry Jones. This is just a mundane, boring pick, and here we are
Mhm.
again.
Mhm.
Which, like,
This is Jerry being Jerry.
I don't like it because I don't know how their draft history is. Obviously this year it's too soon to be like told.
TBD, right?
Yeah, but if they nail the draft, I wouldn't be angry about it. And as well as we talked about the defensive tackle, um, who's
Yeah, he's a pro bowler. He's good, but like
yeah.
No,
it's
he's good, but
whatever.
he's not. Yeah, he sadly is a throw-in, which is suck because he actually is pretty good.
Yeah,
But he's
like
technically past his prime though. He's 30 years old.
Is he
You
30?
know what
yeah,
I
I thought he
mean?
was. I thought he was younger.
he's a starter
Nah,
still. Like he's
yeah, he's
gonna
a
be starting
starter.
for him.
Yeah, he's 30 years old.
Um,
And again, you're right. The again, but like, what are you look? You could always get lucky in the draft and find a diamond in the rough. But let's be honest, if Green Bay, barring health issues, you're looking at a 25th, mid 20s pick,
I
top
mean,
nine, including your pick. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna
And
lie to you. I'm looking at this draft history. Uh,
they're
the,
not terrible.
no, this is pretty bad. It's really bad. Uh, 2024. I don't know any of these guys. 2025 obviously just happened. 2023 was Mozzie Smith in the first round. Luke Schumacher, the tight end, in the second.
He's not bad.
Oh,
I like him.
Overshone, the linebacker. Then you have Deuce Vaughn in the sixth round. Like, I'm just saying noticeable guys. Tyler Smith was 2022. Jalen Herbert, Tolbert, Jake Ferguson is the most recent one that I think is like.
this is a tight end, right?
Yeah,
it's a
like
tight end, right? Yeah, yeah.
you nailed him. Pause.
hmm
But then after that, it's Parsons. It's Parsons in 21 for the
Yeah.
12th round pick, that 12th overall pick in the first round. So like, and then before that it was C.D. Lamb. But like, you are,
Striking out.
it's like one for like 14, and that's not good odds.
And
And now,
who's calling all the shots?
what I
Now,
think
okay,
Jerry's gonna force them to do is tank.
probably, yeah. I think a lot of people have Arch Manning going there, which
Yeah,
from,
you see how he played.
from
So
last
Well,
2 years
he
ago.
yeah,
might be rolling in the draft
it
now.
wasn't impressive at all. I give him the
It's
benefit of that because it's Ohio, but
it's week
still,
one. I'll say
yeah,
that.
exactly. It
I
was
don't
week
watch
one,
college
but
football, but it's week one. I'm not gonna.
I watched that game and he didn't look terrible. He looked like an amateur. He looked like a kid starting his first game ever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, compared to who he
Look,
played, it is tough.
yeah, and that defense is legit. But again, you're number one for a reason. You're touted as the next big quarterback. And who's to say he doesn't seem to be, or as of right now, doesn't seem to be headed to the draft this year,
I mean he's
according to
better
his
than Quinn
family.
Ewers already. So
By far, by far.
so
Yeah, by far. It's not even close. I think he's gonna be. I think he is gonna be. He is gonna be a top 5 quarterback in whatever draft he decides to go to. But with Dallas is taking a huge gamble. They think he's going to next year's draft.
but like then
It's a
you have
gamble.
Dak Prescott for like another like 3 years, and you're giving him like
Yeah,
60
3 years.
million.
Yeah,
So like
3 years.
I don't know.
And
what
then
his
like
contract
you're
is.
not replacing Micah Parsons. Like you got to find a replacement for that. Like they don't have
Now,
an edge rusher.
if you
They can
Now-
get an edge rusher.
if you can get the Bengals edge rusher Trey
Henderson.
Henderson for a decent contract, not a Parsons contract, but something cheaper than that, I would say that's
Wait,
not a
didn't
bad
the
deal.
Bengals sign him though?
That's what I'm saying. Did they just sign him?
They just signed him for a 1 year deal, I think. Like
Oh.
1 year, 14 million, I believe.
Oh, so they could just pick him up next year.
They could just pick him up right
I
off,
mean,
right?
They're probably
good
just
start.
pushing the money back, the Bengals. 2024, Dak Prescott has signed a 4 year deal, so he's a free agent in 2028. So
Yeah, so that's not happening
no
anytime
point of
soon.
much going
It's
there.
not making sense. Like,
Um,
and that's one thing with Dallas fans that don't understand. Like, you have a quarterback already. Why are you getting quarterback hungry? You lost your edge, your best edge. You lost your Lawrence Taylor. You have to find a replacement for that.
Right.
Like, you got to stop looking at the. Like, see, that's the problem with Jerry Jones and fans like that. It's like they see the shiny object. The offense is not the issue. I think the offense is gonna pretty much score a lot of points.
I mean,
Like,
the
minus
running
the running
is,
game.
Yeah,
Like, the running game is sketchy as hell.
The running game is the issue.
Yeah, but the receiver is gonna have a field day. I mean, but
Yeah.
if that can stay upright, that's another thing. I mean, look, the offense is the best part of the team. That's not saying much, but the defense, you win whenever draft or whatever you decide to do in a trade, you're gonna have to look at defense only. Your defense got to be your mandatory thing. You got to go look at the Penn States, the Oregons, the LSU's, the team that breeds edge rushers, legit edges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my prediction with Jerry Jones is that they're probably just gonna start like robbing the Saints from their old boys in
Hmm.
like jeez, I can't even think straight. I hit the Benjamin way too hard. Um dude, if he, Cameron Jordan and Demario Davis, like, and Chase Young, probably like those three guys. I think the Saints are gonna rebuild, and we can go into that very soon. And they're probably just gonna like give up a first rounder and get Cameron Jordan and Davis, and maybe like Alvin
You think
Kamara as well.
what do you think Dallas will do? You think they'll trade those two first round picks this year to get
Okay,
an edge?
Jerry
Because
Jones did say he can. He's
he
gonna
hinted at that,
he's gonna use those picks to get a better player or something like that.
and the question is who?
That's what I'm saying. Like probably Cameron Jordan. Like you're not gonna go out there and get
That
like
guy
a
is he above 35? Is he touching
yeah
closer to 40?
yeah. He's like
His
on the
dreads are gray.
he is 36 years old.
Ooh,
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like that's a Jerry Jones move though. Like you're going
it
after
would
like a
be.
like a vet and then see if that can like be
You,
because there's
you got,
unless you're going after like Thibodeau or like
see,
Brian
that's
Burns. It's like no.
what I would do if I would have done. I mean, he would never do it to the Giants, but I was saying like, if the Giants were ever in on it, it would be the two first round and Thibodeau. Like that's not gonna replace Micah, but it's at least like a little band-aid.
If the Giants are like full blown blowing it up and rebuild, like if they fire both their GM and head coach, I think Thibodeau would be a Cowboy for
Hmm.
a first rounder, obviously,
Hmm.
because you can just sign him for a cheap deal. But I don't know what maybe Joey Bosa. Like the Bills are just like you're too old, or Jesus Christ, what's his name from Denver? Von Miller. Did Von
Avant.
Miller did Von Miller get picked up already? No, he's a free
I don't
What's
agent.
in
even
the
know.
Bills?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
he's on the
Hold
Commanders.
on.
He's on the Commanders. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, too bad. Womp. But yeah, I mean, I guess the trade was really bad, but like, I mean, if they're full rebuilding, then I guess. But then you're just cooking your team's like future, like
Hmm.
AKA CD Lamb and Dak, for a like soft rebuild, I guess. But who knows? The next trade, I guess we can just
Hmm.
pivot. Unless you guys want
Yeah.
to have anything else to talk about on that
Well,
trade.
Yeah.
Green Bay has no excuse to not be in the mix for Super Bowl
Well,
contention.
wait. I conspiracy theory.
Mm.
I think Jordan Love is gonna choke though. I don't trust that kid
Uh,
at all.
So Jordan Love is 24 years or whatever his age is,
Yeah, he's probably
25 or
25.
26.
Yeah,
24, 25, in his
Mhm.
fourth year in the NFL. And they just got a top 5 defensive player.
26.
26, fourth year in the NFL. You know who else was in the fourth year?
Oh, Aaron Rodgers
And,
too, right?
yep, and
Yeah,
Brett
I saw
Favre
that. Yeah,
when they
and
won
Brett
the
Favre.
Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
yeah, but
And
these are
Charles
different times
Woodson
though.
and Reggie White were the two
Yeah,
players
there were
they
two players
picked
on the
up.
team. Yeah, I saw that on ESPN. Yeah,
It happened all over again.
Yeah, Charles Woodson
Third
is
time?
not Parsons. Like, Woodson's a safety in
no,
Parsons.
What Van's
I'm
saying is
saying
that
like a top rated defensive player.
Yeah,
they got a top
I,
a high end
I
defensive
get
guy, and they
that.
won the Super Bowl. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
hey, whatever floats their boat, I guess.
but
I do
here's
I'm
my
like the
not
count.
gonna
team.
lie. I picked up at Packers to win the Super Bowl at plus 1500. That's all I'm saying.
All right,
Look,
burning fire.
let me
I mean, money.
let me counter that argument though.
Mm.
Brett Favre had Sterling Sharp and I forgot the tight end's name. I forgot the tight end's name. He had receivers. Aaron Rodgers had receivers. This
I could
guy is betting
Matthew
it
Golden.
all on.
I could
I
yeah.
think Matthew Golden could be the answer.
Let's see.
I
Hey,
Let's
think
see.
I'm
I'll
very
say
high on him.
I'll say one thing for Matthew Golden. Thank God he changed his number to 0. It was like 22 or 28, and I was like, get him out of this league, bro. Get him out of this league.
It probably was like a practice number.
But he was doing preseason with that shit. I was like, you look like a fucking running back at that
Running
point.
back, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
running back number.
But he switched to 0 after Michael Parsons, which congrats to Michael Parsons to getting number 1. I'm surprised the Packers didn't rip off 11 from Jordan Reed or whatever.
Yeah, he wanted number 1.
I'm happy for Green Bay. I think, and it actually, when we want to talk about when we get to the segment of divisions and stuff like that, it does change my outlook on the NFC North now. It does change my views.
All right, so let's talk
Know
about the next trade. I think this is going to be a quick one. Brian Thomas to the 49ers for a 7th round pick.
Brian Robinson.
Jr.
Yeah, I did say Brian Robinson. Did I say Brian
You
Thomas?
said Thomas.
He said Brian Thomas, yeah.
All right,
What's your
Brian
fascination
Robinson.
with this guy, bro?
There's a lot of Brians and Bijons and
Yeah. Brian Robinson Jr.,
Mhm.
the guy who got shot. To the
Who had
49ers.
a decent, had been playing
I think
well.
it's a really good, when CMC gets hurt, they have a good option now.
It was his contract year, which
like it.
I get why they wanted to trade him or put him on the trade block. A 7th rounder does not mean anything to me. Like, why?
No.
You could just keep him
pretty
for
much
the 1
gave him-
year and then just let him walk. Like,
Exactly, and
Right.
held on to that pick.
I mean, they wanted something, so
a 7th rounder, you would trade like
something.
I don't know, you would trade like
And-
Joe Mixon or something like that, or like I don't know,
And then-
who's on a 1 year deal for Houston.
And the thing that sucks about it too is the fact that this kid is on a contract year, so he's not like he's not gonna play. He's gonna be the number 2 running back. So he's gonna get a lot of playing time, and CMC always gets nicked up. So
I'm
Yeah.
like, for the value, I think the 49ers won that trade by a landslide.
clearly,
Because it's like, all right, like, who am I going to get in the 7th round? Like, unless there's another Brock Purdy that they're looking at, it's okay. Like, I think they can
yeah,
live
and
with that.
if the kid shits the bed, you gave up nothing pretty much. Give a 7th rounder,
Yeah,
like you could sleep
exactly.
at night, let him walk and whatever.
Right. And for the Commanders, this is shocking to me because
Yeah.
this is win now for Jalen Daniels. Like, you
Mhm.
got to win now.
Yep.
You should be
Pretty
trading.
much.
Hey, what if they believe in Krosky, whatever his name is?
Yeah, but what if
And
Krotsky
Eckler.
gets hurt? You're just putting all your money on Eckler and Krotsky?
That's tough. That's
Yeah,
tough
that
for
is
me to
true.
go.
You can have Brian Robinson as a backup, if anything, and you can let him walk after this year. It's fine, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You should be trading
Yeah.
for players, not
Yeah,
giving
you
up
shouldn't
players.
be giving up on players. I don't. Again, I don't know what. I think they're just trying to. Trying to save up on money that they don't. They're trying to get, trying to save up on something, I guess, with the Terry McLaughlin deal or whatever is going on next year. But this kid is not even making a lot of money to begin with. So what are
Yeah,
you really
exactly.
shedding?
I mean,
I don't know. It's confusing. Like I don't get it.
That's kind of why I
And-
was like, that's it. Like,
With the kid they drafted, I guess they really really liked this kid, and
yeah,
They're gonna just move out.
you're putting a lot on him though. So
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
mean, he was
and then whatever Eckler can give you, you might as well just be happy with that.
he
But
was the cap
you didn't-
hit for Brian Robinson was 2.1 million.
really.
So, yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't that crazy.
Mm-mm. But we could all agree this is a 49ers landslide victory.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I think their defense is lacking, and we can talk when we talk about divisions. This is going to be a surprising one for me. But, by the way, I did not do any research. I'm literally doing this off the cuff because I feel like
Yeah, I'm free balling this one. I'm
Yeah,
free balling this.
for the
I'm going on
division thing.
feels.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
off
and
the
this
vibes
is-
as well.
If anything, we'll call this an overreaction prediction episode.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to do the prediction for week 1, right? As well. So let's just
Yeah,
let's
we could
just,
do that. Yeah.
Any final
Get
thoughts
right.
on the Brian Robinson trade? I don't
No.
care. Like this.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Okay.
Don't
All right.
care. One guy out of my division. I'm happy with that. Biggest winner of the Micah Parsons trade that nobody's talking about is the New York Giants. I'm happy with
I
that.
mean, the Eagles.
We get them week
the
2.
Eagles.
Hey, no. The biggest winners are non-Cowboys fans.
Yeah,
We
us.
just
Okay.
love seeing that franchise cry.
I do. I
Yes.
drink tears. That's
Anyone
what keeps me.
that likes football who's not a Cowboys fan is
Now,
happy.
if this is the Luka trade, they will get the 101, right? Like this is
Yeah, you'll think that.
Yeah.
right.
That's why I think they might be tanking.
the biggest lose.
All the
Well,
way game.
Well, to be fair,
they,
there's no lottery for the NFL, so
yeah, so they won't. They'll literally have to have like
they have
tank
to like
tank out.
Yeah. But final thoughts.
No, we're good. Let's get to the predictions.
All right, NFC East, because that's from Google.
Eagles.
You going Eagles?
NFC.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, NFC East, Eagles.
So
Yeah.
you by you saying that, you know that and there's never been a repeat division winner in the NFC East, right? So this is the first time this is going to happen.
Wait, the
Yeah,
Eagles-
I mean,
Eagles
it's
did not
between
win-
him and.
The Eagles did not win 2 years in a row.
Did they win the division 2 weeks in a row? Oh wait, am
2
I
years
thinking?
ago.
I'm not thinking Super Bowl. I'm sorry, my mistake. I think it's the no. I think it's the division. I don't think they won. Have they won 2 years in a row? I'm getting something.
2023 to 2024 was the Cowboys. 2024 to 2025 is obviously the Eagles.
Right.
So technically, and then 2022 to 2023 was the Eagles. So like they had a 1 year gap basically.
Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like there haven't been a back-to-back win in a long time in the NFC East. It's almost. I think it's in the probably the early 2000s. This has happened.
This is probably
So-
the only year that it could happen though. Like to be fair, unless James
Yeah.
Sanders goes like God mode and wins it.
See, that's the
I think he's going to take a step back.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's almost like given that he's gonna have it. It's pretty much football human nature, right? That they always do that. They take a step back after a great year.
Not necessarily, but yeah, sure.
I don't want to see that's the thing. I don't want to pick the Eagles. I want to go Commanders, but I think the Commanders is gonna take a step back. I think the Eagles are probably gonna. I'll say the Eagles also, but not with the 14-3 record they had last year. I think this is gonna be one of the ugliest divisions.
Right.
11, 12.
Yeah, I think whoever
Who's-
gets a 10,
Who's the worst?
whoever gets a 10.
Who's the worst team in this division?
I got Cowboys
Cowboys.
going last, Giants and Commanders battling out for 2 and 3. I think it's gonna be closer than. I think it's gonna be like a game apart. I think the Giants are gonna get could get 8 wins.
I'm gonna go complete opposite. I'm gonna say the Commanders winning the division, and then I'm gonna
Mhm.
say the Giants are dead last.
That last.
And I think
Even
with
the
the
Cowboys.
Cowboys are gonna be dog ass, but they're gonna
Mhm.
win some meaningless games, so they're gonna be ahead of the Giants, and the Giants are just gonna like.
I think it's going to be like 3 and 4. Like it could go either way between Giants and
It's
Cowboys.
literally gonna be that year, Van, where the Colts and the Houston Texans were tanking, and that one game made Houston like be number 2 and the Colts be number 3.
Hey, it worked out right out of CJ Stroud.
Right, so I think that's gonna be the same scenario with.
I would say the first 3 Giants games are gonna be important to see where the season goes. Because they got Commanders, Cowboys, Chiefs, right? If they can go 1-1, that's actually that's considered a great run. If they go 2-0 going against the Chiefs, I think they're in good seat going for. I think they'll go for the number 3 spot. But I could see a world where the Giants are dead last.
I mean, I'm saying it's gonna be like maybe like a game and a half or like difference. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna say it's gonna be a landslide, but
Yeah, I think
I think-
my 2 things is either the Giants are going to be really bad or really in the mix, not making the playoffs. I don't see them making the playoffs at all. I think they'll be fighting for that commander spot, which will be.
Yeah.
here-
I think first of 10 is going to win that division.
Here's a prediction. Oh, good.
Wait, Joe, you said Giants, you think 8 wins?
I'm being very, very hopeful on that one.
Yeah, so
That's
I think
terrible.
the team that's between the Cowboys and the Giants, the team that gets around 7, 8 wins is going to be the one that's in 3rd place.
Fair.
That's a
And then-
reasonable answer.
Yeah, it's
And then the
reasonable.
team
I see
that's
it.
like 5 or less wins is probably going to be last.
But
The thing is, I want the Giants to have a top 5 pick again because I want another receiver.
yeah, that's not a bad idea. Or go
Mhm.
running back because I think there's a talent running back in this one.
Mhm.
Do you
that
think
Penn State guy.
do you think Jackson Dart is gonna play this season?
That's the real question. That's the real question in this division. When does he start? It all depends on those first 2 games in particular.
I
'Cause,
think
I mean, you have
after
Jameis, too.
week 3 or 4.
Listen, let's get this out the way right now. James is not playing unless
QB3.
Russell Wilson. He's QB3 by real talk. All right, I
Right.
know it says on the depth chart it's
Yeah.
QB2, The only way Jameis Winston gets on the field is Russell Wilson gets hurt in game. They bring Jameis in. He does what Jameis do, gives you a good 2 touchdowns, but then throws 3 interceptions right back to back, and then Jackson Dart starts going forward. If I was to put a time, it's probably as it week 6 against the Saints. I think that would be the perfect time to start that
Yeah.
kid. It all depends on where we at in the
I
standings.
had him like past week 11. Like
mean,
week
again, it all
10 is
depends
gonna
on the
be
team.
like they're gonna fire the head coach GM. Like week 8, 9, or 10.
See,
Like one of that.
I don't think they're gonna fire that kid. I don't think
No,
Dable's
I-
gonna get fired.
you need at least 1 full year of
Let him grow his
starting
kid.
before he gets fired.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean, you could say that
them
with
drafting
with Caleb Williams too. I mean, they didn't even give him a year and they let him go. Same
yeah.
thing
The
with
thing
their
is with the Giants. Well, here's the thing: the Giants organization tend to ride this wave out with coaches. Like only one time with the was it the guy Judge, they give him a quick. He was off 1 year.
Yeah, he was
They got rid
awful.
of him. Giants usually keep their coaches around, and I think Dable is such a likable guy. If they see any progress whatsoever, which I think they will
And
save
he
their
won coach of the
jobs.
year with you guys, no? So
Yeah, for his first year.
yeah, so
It just we stunk for 2 years after that. But I think the earliest we'll see Jackson Dart is against the Saints. I think that's week 6.
all right.
Yeah, against shit defense and stuff.
Yeah, but then after that you got Eagles, Chargers, Eagles. So good luck with that.
NFC West. That's the Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, Seahawks division.
I got the Rams winning this division.
Rams.
Surprise pick. I got Cardinals at number 2.
I have the Seahawks winning this division, and I think the Rams are going to be dead last.
Really?
I
That's more surprising than me. What happened with Matthew Stafford is going to be out?
maybe. I also think they're just gonna like fully tank for Arch. Too. I think they're gonna be the team that wants to.
They're
Like,
too good right now, though. This team could win a
they
Super
need
Bowl,
a
man.
quarterback for the future, and shockingly, they wanted to get rid of Matthew Stafford, but then it was like the deal's all right, so they kind of gave him that extension. But
What if they
Have
get
talent
like
all
a
around.
Yeah, that's the thing. That team is and they got draft picks out the ass too. That you don't necessarily need a top. Yeah, that guy McVay knows how to get groom quarterback. Look at gave fucking Baker Mayfield end up getting a bad because that stint he did in LA.
yeah, but like
So I don't. I mean, Archie is going to be your franchise though. That's your guy you're going to have for 10 years. So I
yeah,
get
you
it.
have him on a rookie deal, so you can kind of
Control him.
and then you
I don't
just, you know.
see it 'cause that team is too good. I think what they'll do, they'll probably, again, if they somehow lose out and become the last place team, I think they'll probably go shopping free agency style and maybe get like like a bridge
Yeah, like
quarterback
a
first, like Kirk Cousins kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Something
if you're
along those
the Rams,
lines.
you're not gonna buy on Kirk Cousins' contract.
That's where Atlanta has to come and eat some of that contract. Can Atlanta eat some of that contract?
No, they're not. I think.
See, that's the thing because Atlanta's gonna be paying this guy to ride the bench.
Yeah, I think that's the plan, and just make him the mentor for Michael Penix.
The thing is, I just don't see them going. I can see them drafting a quarterback. I don't know if they'll go as high.
I don't know what
Archie
the
Manning does.
Devontae Adams like detail is gonna be. Like, is he just gonna be like the guy who's gonna swallow his pride and actually start playing wide receiver, or is it gonna be the drama queen that, you know, Raiders, Jets, Packers? It's like I don't want to call him a drama queen, but like there's a history and there's a pattern. So I mean,
Well, there was a history of Odell Beckham as well, and they found a way to like keep him shut up and let him play. You know what I mean? Like
I
he has to
guess.
get in line with this. He has to. It's him that has to get used to their way, not their way getting used
right.
to his way.
So that's
He's
what I'm
like, look,
saying.
bro,
Like,
we're a winning franchise. I'm pretty sure they'll cut him immediately if he starts his shit.
right, and then if Matthew Stafford's
Isn't
hurt, the next guy up is Jimmy Garoppolo, who's the guy who threw him hospital balls at him with the Rams.
And then Stetson Bennett also is on that team.
Yeah, he's like 27 at this point.
Ooh.
Third year in, because he was a senior in Georgia, I think.
Right.
So,
He was a super senior then,
I
right?
think so. I can double check with that. But yeah, I mean, and do you guys I said I'm assuming you guys agreed on the Rams, and who's dead last for you guys?
I got the Seahawks dead last.
Cardinals. I
You
think
got
it's
the
the same
Cardinals.
similar situation with the
The thing
East
is, I
between
don't.
the 49ers and the Cardinals.
Yes, Stetson Bennett's
Yeah.
27, and he got
Oof.
picked in the 2023 draft.
Oof. Now,
Yep.
see, that shows you that they don't have faith in him because they brought back Matthew Stafford.
They also brought in Jimmy Garoppolo, who was on
Garoppolo,
suspended
yeah.
for like a year, I think.
Yeah. The thing is with the 49ers, that doesn't sell me the receiving core. And they got hold on
And
the defense, too.
and they don't know about Juwan Jennings. Ayuk is out. And then Frankie
Yeah.
Perso.
I
We
think the
don't have
49ers
it.
are going to be the second in the division. They might sneak into the wild card, and
hmm
Yes,
I
I can see them. I'm not
think
pulling that. I'll say the
I
49ers.
I think Brock Purdy might be an MVP candidate.
Yes, I
I,
actually
I,
bet on
I,
them
I,
to do that.
I think he'll be up there for sure. I just think the stacks are against him because there's like some legit guys ahead of him, but he could be in the conversation for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sold on him. I like him a lot. I think he's really good in that
My
system.
hmm
yeah.
Agreed.
So we'll talk about this later for the MVP picks, but he's one of them.
Mhm. Yeah. I
If
think he's
if he
gonna
can will this team into the playoffs, he deserves it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just don't see how they're gonna do it. I think the Cardinals got better by the draft. It's just Kyler Murray bothers me. I'm it's hard for me to be he's the wild card in all of this.
I don't blame
Is
But
him.
Call of Duty.
yeah. But I'm betting that he's gonna be bring this team because they were 8 and 9. They could literally be they were really a game out of the playoffs. And I think this is their bet. I think if they don't make the playoff, I think they're gonna probably can get rid of Kyler Murray.
Do you think they're going to fire their
And
head
it's
coach?
no, I think Kyler Murray's out. I think Kyler Murray's out. It depends on how bad it is, where they could go do the draft, or they might go get a free agent or whatever. But I don't see Kyler Murray if they don't make the playoff in the Cardinals uniform next year. I think he becomes trade bait, or they just flat out cut him.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to take that contract. Maybe the Rams.
Yeah,
Moving on. NFC North. This is going to be the hard one, I think,
that's a hard one. See,
because everyone in
the-
that division won more than 10 games other than the Bears.
I think the Lions, Packers. I think the Bears are gonna be in the fight, in the mix. But I have the Vikings dead last. I think they regress. That's a lot you're putting on JJ McCarthy. That's too much.
I have the complete
Coming off
opposite.
an injury like that, he's coming off a bad. Was it an ACL injury?
No, it's meniscus.
Like he missed a whole year because of that.
Yeah, they just shut him down for it.
Yeah, I have the Vikings last. I have the
didn't
Lions
wanna-
and Packers back out for number one, with the Lions edging them out. But I don't think they're gonna have a 15-2 record. That's for sure.
I have the Vikings winning the division. I have the Bears being number 2. I think the Lions are going to be dead last in this one. Losing both of their offensive coordinators, it's not a good look.
So wait, the Packers are not making the playoffs?
Packers will be number 3.
Okay.
They made the playoffs with 11-6, so I think they can
Yeah.
they can kind of do
They
the
could-
same thing this one.
Alright.
I think the Lions are not making the playoffs in this one.
See, I think the Lions are gonna make it, but not with that record.
I
I
think
think everybody. I think the Bears are gonna be up there, but then they're definitely gonna be better than 5-12.
Yeah, I hope so. I
do,
really
but
hope
I
so.
think the Vikings. I just don't trust the Vikings. I don't trust that quarterback, and I don't trust that line.
Hey man, that man cooked with Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's right.
Yeah, so
I get it.
and he had a 37-year-old
And then-
Kirk Cousins slinging
That's
the
true.
ball. So like, I
And
think a
what about
21-year-old JJ is good enough.
You think he can do it?
I
What
mean, they
about
also have
Addison
Sam
being
Howell.
out? How long is Addison gonna be out?
3
it
games.
3?
Games.
Okay. So
Wait.
who's the number 2 receiver? I know Rashee Rice is 6 games, so this guy got busted for like what performance enhancement shit or
yes.
Mm.
I can double check on the suspension, but the number 2 receiver will be the first 3 games. Number 2 receiver will be Hawkinson.
Naylor? Oh,
Technically,
and they
right?
just signed Thielen. They just traded for Thielen as well,
yeah,
right?
they just traded for Thielen as well. Technically, Thielen would be number 2 if you really want to debate on that, but Hawkinson I would be the number 2 because JJ loved his tight end Colson Loveland, and you saw where Colson Loveland went in the first round. right? Second
Mm-hmm.
round,
First round.
first round.
No,
Yeah.
well, he went. Wait, Loveland.
Bears.
What the Jets? Bears, right? The Bears got him. The
No,
Jets
Bears.
got somebody.
The Bears got him. Jets got a offensive tackle, and then the Colts got Warren.
Tyler Warren. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
So yeah. So first round guy. So I think Hawkinson's gonna go insane this year because he's just gonna be checked down, checked down, checked down.
Mm-hmm.
But I just see the lines regressing because that like I felt like they had that Super Bowl hangover. Meanwhile, they didn't even go to the Super Bowl. Low key, they went like what
Yeah, but
15.
that defense was non-existent. Though that defense got depleted.
Yeah,
I think with a healthy defense, they'll be fine.
I don't know if you can be healthy. That division, like, what's his name, Hutchison. He his whole knee went left. Man, I don't know if you can come back in a year, less than a year for that. Like,
is he even scared to come back, or is he week 1 available? I doubt it, right?
I mean, I can look that up, but you have anything to
Aiden
talk about,
Hutchinson.
Mr. Van?
Yeah, Van, who you got on your
Who I
division?
think's gonna win?
Sure, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I still see the Lions winning it with the Vikings and Packers going 2-3, like either or, and then Bears being last. Packers own the Bears. Doesn't matter who's on the team for the Bears or whatever. The Packers own them.
My issue with the Bears is like this is where there's no excuse for Caleb, man. There really isn't. He really has to show out, and it
I
sucks
think
because the
Caleb might
second
be a
year.
bust. As much as I loved him in college, but I think he might be a bust.
I think it's two things that's going on with him. He has to show out, and the pressure of like Jaden Daniels being this good, and them passing up on him and to pick Caleb.
Yeah,
I think the pressure's on it, and I think there's like they fixed up the line. This Roma Dunze is gonna be like soon gonna be the number one. They got a team. They have a whole arsenal on that team. It's really him that has to produce. And I don't like putting pressure on a second-year quarterback, but it's really put up or shut up. And sadly, it's going to determine where he's going to go in the future. I think he could be. This might be his bust year. Pause.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
Unfortunately,
Like, it could literally that team could either be first. They could be number one or dead last. That's how crazy that team is.
That's the insane how strong this division is. Speaking of how strong the division is, the NFC South, the worst division.
The complete opposite of that.
Yeah. I have the Falcons winning.
Yeah, I do too.
And Buccaneers being number 2.
Yeah,
yes,
and
it's 1 or 2.
And I have the Panthers being better. I have the Panthers winning 7 games, which is me being nice.
I have them winning 5.
Still,
and
again,
I have the Saints being
dead
3
last.
wins.
Yeah, dead last.
3 wins.
Like 2, yeah. I mean, shout out to my boy Kellen Moore, or whatever his name is, Keelan Moore.
Yeah,
Kellen Moore,
Cowboys guy.
Yeah. He's the head coach now, and I think they might make a move for Anthony Richardson. That's my prediction.
Well, I think they're gonna end up playing both guys like different days. I think they're gonna be so much like who's gonna be starting quarterback every week kind of talk.
That's so
that they're gonna be like both of these guys gonna suck, and then like they probably go after Anthony Richardson as a desperation kind of thing. I think by the trade deadline this could happen.
I think the Rams also should be a contender for Anthony Richardson.
If the Rams should do it for the trade deadline 100%, and then don't even let the kid play. Don't even let the kid play. I mean, just watch.
Let him learn under Matthew Stafford and
like
McVay.
1 year. Give him 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year, just 1 year. Because that's how much Stafford's contract is. 1 year, right?
I can double check, but
yeah, I think it's just a 1 year deal or with an option. I don't like. They don't do options in football, right?
They do have team options and stuff like that, but it's 2026 will be 1 year, yes, and there's a void UA in 2027.
Right. I'm not.
1 year, 1 more year.
Yeah, you give this kid a good opportunity because especially like a team like that, like let him learn from a winning franchise. I think that'd be good for him, and then we'll really figure out what he's really capable of.
Yeah, I agree. I just think the Saints works because Kellen Moore loved the butt touch, whatever thing with the Eagles. Anthony Richardson would fit that mold with Jalen Hurts. Which
Yeah, he has all the talent in the world. It's just that he got to put it together. And again, you fucked him up by letting him play week one of like his rookie year. Like this kid only had a couple of games in high school, a couple games in college, and a couple of games in the NFL. Man, you don't do that to this kid.
yeah,
You know
and
what I
I mean on top of
mean?
that, the whole Jonathan Taylor sit out and stuff like that also
Yeah,
happened. So
doesn't help.
it doesn't help.
Mhm.
All right, so last. Oh wait, I guess
We all
everyone
agree
agrees
Falcons, right?
Falcons,
Falcons.
Buccaneers
Mm.
at number two.
Yeah.
wait, want to do wildcard teams? Who you think's gonna?
Dude, I don't fucking know. Eagles
I mean,
technically for me, and then shit.
it's only two teams, right? Two
Yeah,
wild cards or the three?
no, it's two.
Three.
So yeah,
Eagles. Oh, three.
it's three. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
three.
Oh yeah, okay. So Eagles, shit. Packers and Bears,
Yeah, I got Commanders.
or Buccaneers. Fucking give me
Nah,
four.
Yeah.
I don't
For me,
care.
Commanders, Packers, Vikings.
I got Commanders, Packers, Lions.
You don't see the
Basically two
Buccaneers.
NFC.
You guys don't see the
I
Buccaneers.
I think Buccaneers gonna have a winning record. I just think Atlanta's gonna have a better winning record, and they're gonna be out. I think
I
everybody else gonna
think
have a way
yeah.
better record than
There's only gonna be one
Buccaneers.
NFC South team. That's
It's,
whoever wins it.
it's gonna be exactly like last year. It's just take the Buccaneers and add the Falcons.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we had three teams from the north, right? It's gonna be the
Yeah.
same thing again. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be the same thing again.
All right.
Like you have to win your division and everywhere else except for the north.
Fair enough. All right.
Off to the
So
AFC.
AFC East.
Bills.
Bills.
This is a weak
Yeah.
one for me. I think the
Who's dead
Jets
last though?
and the I got oof
I have
Dolphins.
the Dolphins. Yeah, I was gonna say the
Yeah.
Dolphins
Falcons.
too.
And
Yeah.
Mike
I think
McDaniel's
the
getting
Patriots
fired.
might be too though.
I think the Patriots are two.
I think the Patriots are too as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
so this is easy. We agree on
It's
this
an
one.
easy one. Yeah, the Jets
And
and
it's not.
the Jets and the
I don't like
Dolphins will be
Justin
fighting for
Fields.
last.
Really.
Jets are gonna be
I
a
li-
3 guy. They're just gonna be gritty and grindy.
Yeah, you know what they're gonna do. They're gonna run and the ground and pound. That's the only thing on offense, and then they're gonna let the defense
They're
win.
gonna
Yeah,
be like
they-
the early stages of the Lions when you know how
Mhm.
Dan Campbell was crying on the podium and stuff like that. Like I think that's what the
Yeah.
Jets are.
I like what you said there. I think exactly. I think the Lions. I think the Bears are the extension of the Lions, and then the Jets will be the beginning of the Lions when the Lions were at.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what it's gonna end up. I think the Jets are they're gonna steal games to win. I think that's how they're gonna win. Like
Yeah.
all their games are gonna be probably by 3 or by a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's how they win. If they sneak into the playoff, it's because of that. They could be the Chiefs of the not saying they're gonna win a Super Bowl. They could be as you know how the Chiefs always won by like the
like
last
the black
or the
magic
draft.
shit.
Yeah. I think the Jets can be that black magic team because their team has suffered so much. But for the most part, I think the Bills and the Patriots. But the Bills are gonna easily win that
I
division.
think, to be fair, this is hot take. I think this might be an open division because I think the Bills are going to regress heavily.
Even so, I still think they're gonna be better than the Patriots.
I don't see Josh Allen doing crazy shit like last year.
I don't
Me
see
neither.
them having Cook dropping 32 touchdowns or whatever he did last year either. So both of those guys
Yeah.
regressing. Those were the core factors of your offense, and that's your defense didn't
I-
get better either. So I mean,
No, yeah, Joey Bosa's not gonna save you, not being your savior. He's up there in age
Exactly.
as well, and he's an injury-prone player. The
exactly.
thing I think they're gonna get exposed in is the lack of a legit number one receiver.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
pretty much a
I think-
receiving by committee.
I like Shakir.
I like him too, but is he a number one, like
No.
legit number one on any team?
No.
He's a number 2 on most teams, but yeah.
He's like a
Barely
number
that.
3 on a contending team.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely a number 3.
Um,
He'll cook in the Chiefs though for sure.
And I
Sure.
heard Coleman.
Coleman.
I heard Coleman has actually got better.
Yeah, but
heard he
again,
got
He's
better.
my number
Coleman,
2 in but like
That's gonna be the problem with that team is that they don't have a legit go-to number one. And to be fair though, not to be an asshole on Bible, when they had a legit number one, they didn't really go past the first round. So
Yeah,
fair,
and I'm talking
yeah.
to Stephon Diggs. So like
Yeah.
they know what they're doing. So I'm not gonna
I mean,
shit
they
on
lost
them,
the
but
AFC Championship, and that's it.
right. And
The
without a
same
legit
results.
number one, yeah. So I think there will be I think they're going to be up there. I just don't think. I think the receiving core is going to get exposed. Lack of a receiving core is going to get exposed. Yeah, I think they're going to be one of those teams that
Stock the box and you
they,
win.
they're going to win, and they're going to be like, is this team really good? You know what I mean? Like that's what they're going to be saying afterwards.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, how
like
the hell are they doing this?
if you're the Bills, right, and this is off-topic
Hmm.
conversation, quickly, which wide receiver would you go trade for?
That's a great question. I wouldn't even trade for anyone else.
Because
I
I'm
would see
thinking
that T
about it, and I'm
Higgins.
like,
They had if they could have gone for T Higgins, I would have loved that for them. If they could have gotten T Higgins,
Yeah.
no, not T.
because that's the thing. That's the thing. Like he would be their number one.
Yeah, but like obviously that window closed. So like who?
My thing would have been to draft the player, draft the wide receiver. That would have been my personal pick. Just start from get yourself a
Yeah, I
number
mean
one,
you can
build that
always.
number one.
It sucks to say like this is a good wide receiver roster draft class that's coming up too.
Mhm. There's no
Obvious-
shortage of them.
Obviously, are you gonna wait a whole year to do that? Right. So like you have to like be aggressive in the free agency or in the trade deadline.
Mhm.
Who would they go after though? Probably
Whoever
like the
you- that's
Colts
when-
members or like Chris Olave? Question mark.
What if they go for someone like Jacoby Myers or
Oh, they-
Juwan Jennings?
Yeah, like I think
Pierce from the Colts.
Yeah, like Jacoby Myers is a good
I'm
shout.
thinking.
Chris
I'm
Olave.
thinking about B minuses and C. Olave would have been great. Olave would
I
have
mean,
been great.
Jacoby Myers with Josh Allen's kind of scary. Guy
And
does
then the
not
thing
throw
is,
passes.
Jacoby would clearly be their number one for sure. The problem is though, is like we're betting on this. Like it has to be a team that's regressing. Like it's gonna pretty much all right. We're not gonna make the playoffs this year. So you're gonna count on the Raiders to be like, all right, we're out. We're not gonna contend. Let's just trade what we can. That's the
Yeah,
hope. You know what I mean?
don't see
Like that'd be
I don't see Picaro just giving up on that.
yeah. That's the thing. If any other coach for sure, but I think people
Would-
like you're still.
Okay, if you're the Dolphins, would you give up Tyreek Hill to the Bills in division
I
trade?
would give. No, I'll probably give. If
No.
I'm trading in the division, I'll probably be Waddle first, then
I would-
Tyreek
I would
Hill.
do
Tyreek
Tyreek.
Hill will burn it.
No, but Tyreek Hill's like 38, man. I'll give him
No.
up in a heartbeat, bro. No, he's not.
He's
He's
old.
he's-
He has like issues going on.
old.
got personal
60
issues.
He's old like. He's old like 30-something million.
I don't
In
know. If they
2025,
doesn't
he's
wanna pick up
owed.
that contract.
Well, he they reconstructed him, but it's
Yeah, I think they reconstructed it early this season,
the base
early in
contract
the year.
for next year is 29 million just for the base contract, and then obviously it's added up to close to 51 million dollars for cap hit.
I'll say this, and take it for what it's worth. I think I said this before, but I think if they ever trade Tyreek Hill, it's going to be to the Chiefs.
He's also 31 years old, but
Yeah.
they would have to either eat that contract, which is insane,
Mhm.
but he's 31, 51 million next year.
Is that his last? Is that his last year?
Yeah.
The deal goes. Yeah. I think you. If you're a Super Bowl
I think he has
contending
2 more
team,
years. I'm sorry, he has 2 more years after this year.
Yeah, I think he'll again. If he really wants to be there, he'll restructure that shit. I don't know how he'll do it with all them kids, but my thing is with him is like if you're a Super Bowl contending team, you'll just take the risk on that. The thing is with the Chiefs that they have to sign their cornerback though first, and then worry about splurging on anybody else. So that's the thing. But I think if he does get traded, I don't think he
I
will.
also think
If they
Patrick
do,
Mahomes might be up for a contract extension.
dude, he's giving him whatever he wants. You just give him a blank check. You write whatever you want, bro.
He's looking at all these. He's looking at all these like contracts being signed, and he's like, "Oh, okay, give me half a fucking. Give me the U.S. GDP." as a
Yeah,
fucking contract.
give me some stock options and everything you own. You know,
Give me
he's
$1
gonna
trillion.
own half of that team.
Yeah, so
he's gonna. Yeah,
he's due in 2032, but obviously they're probably gonna give him an extension or
yeah.
his contract.
He's gonna be. You never gonna see this kid in another jersey ever in your life.
I hope not.
I hope not too. I hope this guy knows when it's time to hang it up.
Career.
I hope he doesn't Tom Brady this, even though Tom Brady didn't go out sad. I just want Patrick to be on one team, like which is my second favorite team, and just stay there.
Speaking of second favorite team, AFC West,
Mhm.
which is the Chiefs division.
I got Chargers actually winning that division. I got
Whoa.
the Chiefs going to the wild card. Yeah,
Chiefs.
I got Chiefs
Chiefs.
making the. I think it's gonna be close, but I think that
No.
the Chargers are gonna win that division.
It's gonna be Chiefs, and then I was thinking Broncos second, and then yeah, Third
I
would
I
do.
be Chargers.
I think three teams are coming out of that division. That team. That
oh
three teams are coming out the
Nah.
playoffs. It's gonna. I got Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos.
oh shit. Okay.
I think that one is stacked. That's gonna be your NFC North right there. It's the AFC West.
Fair. I have the
Mhm.
Chiefs winning it completely
Mhm.
because I'm not
Yes.
fucking with that black magic. I have the Broncos being
Yes.
number 2, and then I have like the Raiders being off by the playoffs by like 1 game. Or the
Yeah,
Chargers, sorry, the Chargers being off by 1 game,
Chargers.
and the
Mhm.
Raiders
And the
just
Raiders
pull-
being horrible.
yeah.
I think that division. I think everybody in that team could be over 500. Everybody in that division could be over 500. I think the Raiders are gonna be good. Now, I think they could be better than 4-13.
Yeah, but
But I still
I don't know
think
about the
I think
Raiders,
there's some.
but
Yeah, I still think
I
it's the.
never
I mean,
liked
I'm.
Geno Smith, and like
I
Yes.
always look at him
Like
as a
talent.
forever. He's like a forever bridge. He won't go away.
like
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's fair. Like I again, he's definitely a bridge this year. Wait, he's on a 2-year deal though, right?
Yeah, but I think it's the same thing where it's like you can kind of
Oh, with an opt out.
Yeah.
To maneuver around it.
Same deal with Sam
Event.
Darnold, I believe.
Yeah, eventually the Raiders got to get a quarterback. Like eventually, like,
I
they've been
mean-
passing out. People talk about the Giants missing out, and then they finally get one. It's time for the Raiders to get a franchise quarterback. It's
Yeah, I
been
mean-
time.
I think they draft a quarterback next year, keep
Mhm.
Geno around for the last year to sit, have the
Yeah.
rookie sit behind him.
Or take over during the preseason or whatever.
Yeah.
Let them battle it out. But I think they passed on a lot of quarterbacks like the past 3 years now.
Yeah,
No, they got
I mean,
they gotta get one.
they do have the GOAT in their
Ownership.
ownership or whatever. It's,
Yeah. And he
Maybe
knows quarterbacks.
something.
He's gonna find them a quarterback.
Does he though?
He has to, man. He
Did-
has to figure it out.
Didn't
That
he
team
want like
needs
Jimmy
something.
G and Jacoby Brissett to walk? So like he owns the Patriots division basically, right? Is that the story? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't always pan out like, oh, the GOAT as a player translates to be a great owner, aka Michael Jordan. But it is what it is, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
Either way, they gotta find someone. They need a franchise quarterback for like they can't just be doing this merry-go-round with quarterbacks.
I do like
From
the
Aiden
idea.
Campbell, was it Gordon Minshew, Garoppolo at
some
one
good
point.
quarterbacks next year. So
Desmond Ritter.
Yeah.
DoorDash.
Yeah. Me, everybody's been a quarterback for that team.
I do like instead of like going and just trying to like fucking swing and miss on quarterbacks, like for example Will Levis and stuff like that. They
Mhm.
just said like, all right, we will go after like talent that
The players,
Yeah.
we want,
Like-
best player available.
off-season stuff. Obviously, Geno Smith,
Mhm.
in my opinion, was not the best guy there, but
But he's brings stability. He's stable. You know what I mean? He's not gonna wow you. He's just stable.
I mean,
Is-
he'll help you compete, basically.
Yeah, he's decent, man. That's what I'm saying. Like you should have just gotten your quarterback this year.
I,
You
Plus
should
they
have
got
gotten the
Pete
quarterback.
Carroll.
I didn't like any of the rookies in this year other than Cam Ward, but it is what it is, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who else would you
No,
go
but-
after?
Can we speak about the
Well,
AFC North now?
Go for it.
Well,
Wait,
I
so we
think
have going,
Jaws
wait,
won.
man, you picked your West already, right?
Yeah,
You guys both say Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Chiefs, and then Broncos, Chargers, Raiders in that order. Basically, same order as.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I'm the only odd one. I went Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos.
You thought you think the Broncos are gonna regress?
I don't think that. I think that what's the record now? 10. The record was like 10-7.
They went into the playoffs, I believe.
I think they could still have that same record. I think and still make the playoffs. I think their offense is not as good as people
You
think they are. I
had
think
the
the defense
Broncos
is
at
legit.
last though, right?
No,
No,
I have the Raiders,
Raiders.
for last.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like
I
you
think every
all
team
of them?
is.
Okay.
No, I think they're all going to be at 500 or better. I think the Raiders are going to be better.
Do you think Ashton Genty is gonna live up to his hype though?
I hope he does have in fantasy.
I also have fantasy, but
I think anytime I see him, he reminds me of Marshawn Lynch. He gives
A
me
lot-
Marshawn Lynch vibe.
I I see that, but it's like
Mhm.
a lot of people comp him to like Dalvin Cook. So it's like
Really?
that's not
That's
a good
That's not good.
that's
I
not
mean,
a good
Dalvin Cook was good in the
Lynch,
beginning.
then
yeah, but like looks like Marshawn Lynch plays like Dalvin Cook. It's not a
Right.
there's no like connection
I-
there, you know.
The thing is with him, I think the team. I don't. I think he's gonna be like 1,000 yards. I think he's gonna be 1,000 yard rusher for sure. I just don't think. I just don't think he's gonna be
1,000 yards.
as great as people think he is. He's a runner. Yeah, he's gonna get a
Brock
1,000.
Bowers is gonna go nuts. By the way.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
Yeah,
think Brock
got you
Bowers,
with
Jacoby
Gino now.
Myers are gonna. It depends. Like if they could, if he can get something out of those receivers and really, really, I mean, make Brock Bowers even better if that's even possible, then Genty should eat. It all depends on what everybody else can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that goes. This goes right back to Gino again. Like it's up to Gino. This
Yeah.
team could be one of those teams that could either be really, really bad or surprisingly good. But I just don't see in my head them making the playoffs.
They remind me of like the Patriots, because they
If they
have.
win 6 games, I'm happy for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
I
won
think their
4.
defense is not. This is what's gonna screw them.
They only have Max Crosby
Yeah,
on their
Max
defense.
Crosby,
That's it.
Yeah,
Nothing on that defense scare you outside of Max Crosby.
unfortunately. Anyways.
Yeah. So that's the
NFC
thing. That's the thing.
North?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm done.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
NFC North.
AFC. Now,
Ravens.
I think 2 teams are gonna make the playoffs from the AFC North. I think Tomlin is gonna somehow will this team to the first round of the playoffs and
No.
lose. And
and then get fired.
No.
yeah, and I think the Bengals
No.
are somehow gonna make the playoffs.
You're
And,
saying the Ravens are not making the playoffs?
no, Ravens are first. I'm talking about the wild card teams.
You said 2 teams, right? That are making the playoffs in this
No,
division?
three. Three.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 2 because I was swinging wild card. Yeah, I messed up. I'm sorry. Yeah, 3 teams, and then the Browns being last.
Well, yeah, I think the Browns will last for
Yeah.
sure.
I see 2 teams making the playoffs. Bengals. No, actually, I see 1 team making the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, I
Fuck
only
it.
see one team.
Ravens. I see the
Yeah.
Bengals. Joe Burrow's expecting to fucking get some sort of injury, man. There's no way he's dropping 5,000 yards.
I think
again.
that's what we should be betting on is when he's going to
Jamar
get injured.
Chase at the 101, like he's bound for a curse, bro. It's bound. I don't like the Steelers at all. I think they're gonna have the worst division record in this division by like 1 game. By the way, I think it's like the Browns are gonna have 4 and the Steelers will have 3, like that type of bad things. And then obviously the Ravens are just gonna have a fucking cakewalk. I think this is like the Bills in your eyes, Joe. Like the Bills are just gonna fucking just walk in and just walk out and blindfold.
Yeah, I think this is a no-brainer for me. I got
Like-
Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns.
But
I think the
for
Bengals
Steelers-
they didn't. The Bengals, sorry to cut you off, man, but Bengals didn't improve their offensive line. They didn't do shit to the defense. They just gave a bunch of money to 3 players, which is Burrow, Higgins, and Jamar Chase.
and
Good luck. Have fun with that.
and Trey. They gave
And Trey,
contract.
I think they're gonna be on the just miss the playoffs, kind of like last year.
I agree. I
It's
think
either
the
just
same.
miss it or just make it.
They're gonna be. They were 9-8. I see exactly that again.
I really
Probably
Yeah, or
less.
I really
10
see like
10 and 7.
the Ravens going like 14 and like 3 or whatever, and the second
Mhm.
place will be like Bengals or the Browns with like 5 wins. Like there's gonna be like that giant gap. Like it's gonna be that bad.
I think the Ravens are gonna just bull through that.
Yeah,
division,
exactly.
man. I think they will lose to one of the teams though in that division. I think they'll probably lose to the Bengals 1 game. But
yeah, it's
I
just
think
gonna
that's
be
more
like week
a-
17. Everyone's resting.
Yeah, when nobody gives a shit. Yeah.
like.
Now, last year,
Mhm.
right? Who'd you like? Who do you think has better stats between Rodgers and Russell Wilson?
Rodgers.
Probably Rodgers.
Now,
Yeah, the
They
thing is
get
with
a
the Rodgers, Rodgers didn't play bad. It's just the receivers couldn't catch. Like that was the
That's-
issue with the Jets. The receivers couldn't catch.
Now,
They had the most. Yeah, he had better receivers. Here's the thing. I'll say this about the Steelers. I will talk about this later. Like I was gonna ask you guys who you think will be the team that you like don't think is gonna make the playoffs
Steelers.
now, and then who would? Yeah, I think the Steelers will probably sneak in and be
DK
better than what
Metcalf is
they
not
are.
better than Garrett Wilson. Do not fucking do that comparison right now.
yeah, but who's
That's
the
not
receiver
happening.
number 2?
For
Who,
the
in the
Jets
Jets?
or the Steelers?
Me.
Steelers.
Exactly. I
Steelers?
don't
Oh.
fucking know. Calvin Austin.
I think the Jets and the Steelers are going to be the same exact looking team, man. I
Yeah,
swear to God.
both are pretty fucking bad. The only thing about the Jets that I like is that they have
The
Brees Hall
running-
coming back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Brayson Allen or
Brandon
or
Allen.
whatever,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brandon Allen.
but
Brandon Allen.
that
I don't know
Steelers
neither.
defense is legit.
Shows the Jets.
Nah, not Steelers good.
They got Sauce
I
Gardner and all these the freaking Quentin Williams, bro. Come on. The only weakness have is the edge.
They don't have an old world player like T.J. Watt. They have good linebackers, good corners.
Yeah, but TJ Watt can only give you so much. And
Yeah, he's like the
He
Troy
went to
Polamalu.
the
Like
playoffs. We've
the
seen it
Steelers
before.
always get those guys though.
yeah, but
Yeah,
like
but
he got his
he
check.
drove that team to the playoffs before.
Yeah, and then they got cooked in the playoffs again.
Exactly, but
Same thing with
I'm
the
not
Jets.
talking about what's
Same
going
thing
to
with the
happen
Jets,
in the
though.
playoffs.
So
Look,
They-
I don't think I think hey man, if you put a gun to my head, if I'm thinking about it, I think the Steelers might actually steal number 2.
if you put a gun to
I
my
think
head,
they're
I'll
gonna
say
be
pull the trigger, bro. Like I'm not
Yeah.
answering that question.
I don't
Yeah,
like this division at all. This division is terrible, man. Like it could
I think the Steelers
easily be
defense is
Bengals
good
or
enough.
Steelers in the second.
This
in
is
the
like the
second, but none of
Walmart
those teams
version
are-
of the NFC North.
Yeah, this is Timu right here.
Like it's
Bro.
so bad.
I feel
It's
bad for Joe Burrow whenever he has to play the Steelers.
He's so good, man.
Imagine-
He is so
Bro.
good.
T.J. Watt is just gonna walk into the backfield and just
Yeah,
sack him. Like
He needs to learn how to just go down immediately.
that. Hey, listen, I
Bro.
have the Bengals going that bad because of the injury of Joey
Yeah.
Burrow.
Yeah.
I'm predicting.
It's
him
not a
an
matter
injury.
of if. Yeah,
It's
it's when. Yeah,
It's
what
the whole,
week? That's
it's
the
all
bet.
the whole Walker.
And then the thing is to remember,
Yeah.
they used to always sneak in the playoff, but they go 0-4 and then he's going on a crazy win streak.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening this year. This is not. I think they're going to go on a slow start. They'll win in the middle, and then they'll just die out in the end.
Yep.
And I think they'll probably end up with eight. I win 8 games, maybe 9 again.
This
I
is
don't know,
another team
but
that I
don't
think-
see.
This is another team that I think the head coach is getting fired mid-season.
Has to. Yeah, and he doesn't deserve because he's not the one signing the contract.
I don't see like. Here's the
Who's going to
thing.
coach that team that's going to bring them
Every-
up together when they'll let.
Every team that I think should get fire the head coach, it's like, why are you bringing him back? Like, there is no reason he's good enough to be a head coach in this league. It's really fucking sad if you think about it.
Yeah.
And if the whole resume of like he went to the Super Bowl like 4 years ago is that the reason, it's brain dead in my opinion. But
Yeah.
we're not going on this right.
I think that's more of an owner issue than anything. The owner should be getting fired. Like, I don't know why they're giving out money to these guys over their market value.
all right,
Mhm.
now last but not least, the easiest one:
Is it?
Houston Texans, AFC South.
I mean,
Yeah.
the AFC North is pretty easy to me, but go on.
Go for it. Yeah.
The Texans, Jaguars, Titans,
Titans, Colts.
Colts.
All right.
Yeah,
I have.
I
the-
got.
I
Yeah.
think the teams in this division, other than the Texans, are a joke. I like the Jaguars. Have good talent on offense. I don't know about the defense, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have the
This is it.
Jaguars, Texans. I have the Jaguars, Texans winning by 1 game off the Titans. Titans at number 3, and then Colts. I think Cam
Yeah,
Ward's winning Cam Ward's winning Rookie of the Year. And I think Jaguars. This is literally redemption for Trevor Lawrence.
I
Because-
think-
I don't trust in
yeah.
Trevor Lawrence. I don't know.
I
if
trust
some
him
of
more
the
than
blondes
trust him
belong
more
here.
than
Listen,
everybody
that
else
head
in there. I
coach-
trust him.
that head
He
coach
trusts him
gave
more than CJ Stroud.
CJ
the guy who
Stroud
proves himself in the playoffs.
CJ Stroud needs to have an O line to be trusted. All right, I cannot.
He went to the playoffs 2 years in a row with a shittier O line.
That is not true. We lost Jeremy Tunsil, one of the top 5.
Laramie Tunsil, but the rest of the line was horrible.
We did
and
not
we-
improve.
Yeah, we did. The rest of the line, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. I got Texans, Jaguars, Titans, Colts, but I think
Yeah. So
I
you have
think
the
that
same thing with
I
me.
think the Texans are really going to be good. Like, if they could catch the ball, if they can catch the
Yeah.
ball.
If they can
the
throw the
Texans will
ball,
be number
you mean if
I'm not worried. I think Cam is going to be great. I think Cam is good.
Oh,
I
you
think
said the Texans are going to be really good.
I'm sorry. The
Titans.
Titans. I think the Titans is just whoever can catch the damn ball
Right.
on that team. Like they're just a
Calvin
bunch of ball
Ridley is
droppers.
expected.
Yeah. But
Calvin really be a good shout, by the way, if you're the
No.
Bills.
yeah, if they can catch the ball and the defense still hold ground, I think the Titans could sneak in and be a number 2 team
Fair.
in that division.
I
Yeah, I
think
think they can
that-
sneak in. I'm not going. I think the Jaguars are
Can I
going to
go
be
by
better.
team by team? What other than the Texans, why I think they're all a joke.
Okay.
I
Real
mean, is it
quick,
gonna take a lot of
Colts.
time because
No,
it's
no,
already
no, very
past?
quick.
Is this the
Colts.
van corner? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Colts. Daniel Jones.
Okay.
Titans. They gave a rookie the captain position, which I think is stupid.
Really?
Uh,
Okay.
I think he's
and
a leader. He's a legit leader, man.
Yeah. Agreed.
it's a rookie.
Okay.
Anyway,
Mhm.
it's not that much of a joke compared to Duval. I don't like that
Mhm.
guy. I do not like that coach.
I mean, he made
He's
Bucky
corny.
Irving
I do
Bucky
not like
Irving,
him.
right?
Huh?
He made Bucky Irving being Bucky Irving. So
Yeah, but again, I don't think he's a good coordinator. I don't see him as a good head coach.
okay, I can see that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
This is make or break for
I,
Trevor Lawrence,
I
by the way. This year, this is like the Kyler Murray year for Trevor
When did
Lawrence.
he sign that
yeah,
contract though? Because I would agree with you, but
2
they
years
gave him
ago.
a lot of fucking money,
I
bro.
do not trust in Trevor Lawrence.
He give you that one great. He's like Jordan Love to me. He gives you that one performance in the
No,
playoffs, and
he's
then he gets
kind
his
of like
bag.
Daniel. He's like a better Daniel Jones.
He
No, no,
signed
no, no, no. Don't
last
even put
year.
this.
Yes, he's a
Yeah, he's
better.
not going anywhere, bro. He's not going anywhere.
Last year, 5 years,
Yeah,
275.
they're stuck with him for
Yeah,
at least 3. They're stuck with him.
exactly, a
I,
better Daniel Jones.
if it wasn't for that deal last year, I would agree with you 100%. I'm not
Hey,
sold on him yet. I think he's good. I
is
just think he needs to make that step.
is
Yeah, exactly. He
Clemson
makes the
just
playoff once. Gets
terrible?
a
All Clemson quarterbacks just terrible now. Is there any good Clemson quarterback that's?
I
Cleve
mean,
Cumlin's supposed to be good, but he played like shit last
he
game.
played
So
like shit, bro. He played like shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I
have
don't know
Trevor
what the hell
Lawrence
he's
and then you
talking
had
about.
think
Watson
Fourth and
before
one is
that,
terrible.
and both of those guys, you know what happened with them, I guess.
I mean
My-
Watson. It's more
Yeah,
the off
Huh?
the field
sure.
and injuries.
But even when he was
He's
healthy in Cleveland, he looked like shit, bro. He looked lost.
no. I mean, first I would say what 4 years?
In Houston, you're talking about or Cleveland?
Yeah, in Houston.
Listen,
Fair.
guys, you
Like
gotta let that
out of
go.
the
You gotta
draft,
let
he
it
was
go.
good.
Yeah, I
That
don't know.
them
I
days
don't
in
know,
Houston is
man.
long
I'm
gone.
saying, no, I'm saying like you can't really blame Clemson for that.
No, no, he's a legit and like and freaking Trevor Lawrence won him a national champion. I think, but Trevor, that doesn't mean you're gonna like make it
I
work in
really
the
like
NFL.
Trevor in college.
I would,
Also, it could
I
be.
want him to be good though. I don't want him
I
to be
think,
hit
yeah,
with the same level as Daniel Jones. That hurts my soul.
yeah, I think he is
Oh,
like a
well,
better Daniel Jones. Like whatever, like maybe like 2 tiers above him, which is
ugh.
from like
Mhm.
the bottom of my feet to like my chins.
I mean, a lot
Look,
of websites have
he's
him
a
as quarterback 18, by the way. So
he's like a C minus quarterback to
he's
me.
just mid.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's mid.
Again, you could be mid and be still productive. And look at Gino.
Yeah,
He's
but
just,
Sam Darnold.
he's
I think
just
these
above mid.
Clemson
Jared
QBs
Goff.
look good.
Exactly.
I think these Clemson QBs look good because they had pretty good receivers at Clemson. So
That's the thing. Who's the I know Brian Thomas. Who's the number 2? It'd be Travis Hunter, right? We did talk about
Yeah,
this,
Travis
right?
Hunter will be
Yeah.
number 2.
That's the thing. Is he gonna be your defensive rookie of the year or your offensive rookie of the year?
I don't have him
It
winning
could be
Rookie of the
both.
Year.
No.
So.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
I think he's mid at both positions.
I will say this: out of the top 5 guys, I think he's the most chance of being a bust.
I wouldn't count the defensive tackle guys like the Browns drafted because it's very hard to kind of compare that. Mason Taylor, I believe, is not
Mason Graham.
Mason Graham is the guy that they
Graham.
drafted in the 5th round.
The Patriots.
No, the Patriots drafted offensive lineman.
Yeah, Will Campbell, I wouldn't count. So like,
Oh,
That's
top
true.
three,
These guys take a while to develop the offensive lineman.
It's literally Cam Ward, Hunter, and then Abdul Carter. It's
Abdul
like
Carter.
three. So like,
Yeah.
I guess you were right with he's probably the bust out of the because you can't tell
It's
me
not
this.
fair to him.
You can't tell me this offensive tackle is a bust in year 1 or year 2. Like he can just be a great guard, you know. So
Right.
it just
Or
depends
just a
on what,
productive guard, yeah.
yeah, or a center or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Mhm.
But let's
But
just
Mason
go,
Graham was a high pick, though.
number 5. Mason Graham was the defense tackle for the Browns, which
Right.
again,
Yeah.
it's hard to say
Oh, right.
because
I
you
keep
have
thinking that number two because you're right. You're right. My bad. The Jaguars was the number two pick. Yeah,
they
my bad.
traded up. They traded up.
Yeah,
So
five is fair.
yeah. So let's talk about awards. MVPs.
I think it's gonna be Lamar. I
Um,
don't. It's,
I
I'm
got
to me. This is like the weakest of the convo of the MVP thing. It's
now.
gonna be the same guys. I think it's gonna be Lamar,
I got three
Allen,
guys.
and then maybe Patrick Mahomes hits a
Uh,
renaissance.
well, for me, it's Mahomes, Joe Burrow, or Purdy.
I have Jane Daniels, Purdy, and the last guy. I'm trying to do like a hot take here, but I
Yeah, I
really
got
can't think of any.
Mahomes, Allen, and Lamar with
Mahomes, I
Brock
think, is gonna
Purdy
have
as
a
an
crazy
honorable
bounce back
mention.
here.
I think he's gonna have a bounce back year. I don't know if it's gonna be an
Crazy.
MVP bounce back here, but I think he's gonna have a way better
I
year.
think he's gonna start off slow, but when Rasheed Rice comes back, I think he's just gonna go nuts. I'll say Mahomes will be my number 3 guy. I
Yeah.
think my boy Jane Daniels is gonna win MVP.
I think he's
Yeah.
gonna regress. I think he's not
I
gonna
think,
get away with a lot of shit this year like he did
no,
last year. I
I
think
think if
he's gonna.
Joey B brings his team to the playoffs, he deserves MVP.
If he gets him
Same
into
thing
the
with
wild
Purdy.
card, he deserves MVP.
If he wins more than 5 games,
Because
congratulations, I guess.
last year, I think he should have won MVP because
No,
he almost. If he brought the team to the playoffs, he deserved
no,
I
MVP.
don't.
no.
I
Josh Allen definitely deserved it.
not Josh.
He
I
did
would I
Nah,
would
I
last.
say
think Lamar.
Lamar,
I
and
mean,
then it would
Lamar
be Josh
deserved it.
is
Yeah, but
2.
Lamar had better players around him. Who
Yeah.
did
So
Josh Allen take to the like? Who he threw the ball to? Name me a receiver that caught
He
the
actually threw
ball.
the ball to himself one game.
Yeah,
yeah.
see,
He
So
counted as a passing and receiving touchdown, which is kind
so
of
yeah,
crazy.
it's kind of sad that Lamar's getting this like media like tired bias bull stuff. Like it's like how
yeah,
LeBron in 2011, 2012 just kept
yeah.
winning MVP, and they were like,
Yeah,
give it to someone
Yeah,
else.
that's the
and they're
thing. Man. That's the
joking
thing.
now.
Like we know, like Lamar is the real number one quarterback in the league. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah,
Like you
Yeah,
don't need to give him an MVP. He needs to win a championship.
fair.
Josh
yeah,
Allen, he got his ring. I mean, he got his MVP. Now go get a ring. Mahomes, he got everything. Just keep doing what you're doing, pretty much.
Yeah,
yeah. Just
You know,
stack up on
with
awards.
Joe Burrow, get your team to the playoff and have a better. Make your team make everybody else around you better. Good luck with that because your owner don't like to spend money. So good luck with that. Jaden Daniels, I would love for him to go, but it's hard to see a guy like that do the same
Yeah, I
thing
mean, sophomore
all
slump.
over again. Yeah, the sophomore stuff is legit. I think that my dark horse would be CJ Stroud. I think he could
Well,
be again. If he can somehow
you mean
pull it off.
you mean the Houston's punter or the kicker? Yeah,
Yeah,
by all
well, yeah.
means.
I think the Texans. I think him. If he can lead them to at least a top 3 record, highly doubt it. But like I think, or be like one of the top 3 seeds and get a bye week. I
I
think he
think
deserved an MVP.
speaking of Texans, I think this
hmm
is the year we have to go to the AFC Championship.
I don't know. You guys give up a
We have
lot.
to.
I don't know.
We have to.
I don't know.
I'll be shocked
Like,
if we go to the wild card, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This team's making win every division.
I'm really high on this team for some reason. I
Yeah, but
don't
we're
know why.
like one injury away, and we're fucking blowing it up again.
Well, I mean, you lose any of those quarterbacks in that
Yeah,
AFC,
I mean,
like Lamar, Josh, him, Joe. Who's like it's Steelers to win, right?
No, but Jesus Christ. But I'm saying, like, if you're the Ravens, like, you have Derrick Henry and stuff like that. Like, even if Lamar gets hurt, I mean, Josh Allen, yeah, like,
Yeah,
James
you
Cook, I
lose
guess.
Josh, you're dead.
But like,
You're pretty
if
much.
you're CJ Stroud, you lose CJ Stroud. Joe Mixon's gonna be your guy. Nick Chubb is gonna be your guy. Like, again, it's very hard to say.
Yeah, that's
Um,
why he's my dark horse, man. Again, things have to go right.
yeah,
and also hopefully Joe Mixon coming in a couple weeks. Probably not going to get an injury. Right, like
rumors
I mean,
have it he may
hopefully
be
it
shut
goes
down
off.
for the whole year. But, um,
What injury? How bad is his injury? Was it a knee thing or a foot thing? What is going on with him?
my ankle
Hmm.
sprain.
I honestly think the comeback athlete should be Nick Chubb. If he gives you at least 500 yards rushing, he should get
Nah,
comeback player of
we
the
have a
year.
rookie, Woody Marks. He's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, a
I
lot
mean, we will see that.
everyone's chasing the high off of like the Bucky Irving renaissance because everyone didn't know who Bucky Irving was last year, and he
Hmm.
just became the same thing with Puka Nacua like 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, I think. But yeah,
What about rookie of the year?
I was gonna say defensive player of the year, but rookie of the year,
Defensive player of the year?
I have
We could
Cam
do
Ward.
defensive player.
Cam Ward,
Cam
rookie of the year.
rookie?
It's
Or is
either
it
him or
offensive and
Genty,
defensive
right?
rookie? Yeah, I'm no. I'm thinking something else. Yeah, I got Cam Ward being my offensive rookie of the year, and then I got Abdul Carter as my defensive rookie of the year.
Fair. I don't.
Mhm.
I'll say Abdul Carter as well because I'm high on
Mhm.
Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
Ted McMillan is a good shout, but
Mhm.
Bryce Young needs to do something with that man. Then
Yeah.
That's the thing.
exactly.
I don't know about Bryce. I think he's headed his trajectory is going up, but how up is depends on him.
Yep.
It's like he's really weird, man. I don't know. I think if the season it was like 20 games, he would have been like up there. But it's only the team is bad, man. I just don't.
I hate that.
Defensive
Like,
rookie.
He worries me
go for
because
it.
with him you could tell it's mental.
Yeah.
But defensive rookie, I agree, but for offensive, I think be one of the running backs.
Oh,
That'll be my second
Hampton,
option.
Hampton probably.
Hampton, RJ Harvey,
Yeah,
or maybe
I'm
Etienne.
actually more high on Hampton than I am Genty.
Yeah.
And then Henderson as well. I think Henderson is a good
Yeah,
pick.
it could be one of those four.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
it'll be
actually high on
offensive rookie
them
there.
because they do so much more than Genty. Genty's more of a runner's runner, where these guys are. You
Yeah.
could put them in the
Dylan
backfield.
Gabriel is my offensive rookie of the year.
And my other guy will be Jackson Dart, depending on when he starts.
I don't think he's gonna
If he
have
starts
enough
enough
games under his
games,
belt.
If he does,
That means
I
like he's starting
what
like
Parsons.
after week 3, and that's just.
I have him week 6 starting,
Yeah, so I also
and he has to light it up.
I have him at 11 or like 12, like at the end of the season basically.
Yeah, it all depends on their record.
Yeah, depends on how
depends
he
on
starts.
Defensive player of the year are we all like probably gonna say Michael Parsons?
Defensive player, not TJ.
N-
For me,
No.
we all be TJ.
I was gonna say somebody else because I didn't think, but now Mike is all like he got his bag. He wants to prove it to everybody. Now he's worth that money.
The NFC is
He wants to
easier
be-
to do.
Yeah, so I think it's his own to lose. I think it's
Oh, wait,
Micah.
there's NFC and AFC defensive player of the year, not one.
I believe they have their own divisions.
Is it or just one? I
If
think
it's
it is
NFC and AFC, then yeah, Micah and TJ.
But
I think Micah is gonna just pay attention to what he does in that Cowboy game. If he doesn't get 2 sacks,
technically there was a defensive player of the year for the AFC, and that was Patrick Surtain. But I'm not counting that because it's like the AP defensive player of the year, I guess. So I'm just gonna say no. I think it's just unanimous. Like there's a Pepsi rookie of the year, and there's not. Like there's just a rookie of the
Right.
year.
yeah,
So-
I think overall, I think it'll be Micah, but my honorable mention will probably be Myles Garrett.
TJ what?
He's coming off an injury, man. And did he get his bag?
He did get his bag.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Um,
TJ Watt's like
No, he's great. He's
he's
great.
probably the best defensive player in the NFL.
I wouldn't go that far, but go on.
It's
know,
like you're saying
I
like
think Myles Garrett is legit.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah, Myles Garrett.
I like the Parsons. Oh, comeback player of the year is probably gonna be Hutchison if he walks on the fucking field,
Yeah, that's fair.
or Chris Godwin if he comes
Yeah, I like
back.
Godwin.
Yeah, I hope Chris Godwin. I hope both of those guys come back good because those are some good players, man.
I don't know who I would be as a backup for the defensive player. Oh, Jared
gonna give
Verse.
him-
Jared Verse from the Rams is a good shout.
Oh,
fair.
yes, I actually
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Coach of the year, right? Because I think we, unless you want to do comeback player of the year, I think we kind of rounded the.
Yeah. There's not
Well,
too
he's gonna
many
be Hutchinson or
options.
Godwin, yeah. Oh man, who would be coach of the year, man? A good question. It's a good one. Hey man, it could easily be Dan Quinn if the Redskins overachieve again. 'Cause they
Commanders.
I mean I'm sorry, Commanders. Forgive
Uh,
my my '90s take. It will always be '90s to me, but yeah,
How about
the
so you guys
Shanahan?
Shanahan, you guys don't have the Packers head coach? Literally, both of you guys had the fucking like conspiracy theory of like, 24-year-old gets a defensive player.
oh no, that was Van. That was Van.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you're not gonna have
thing
because I
is,
mean
like, it's already like
When I'm
expected for them
thinking,
to win.
yeah, when I
You're
think
not
coach of the year,
expecting.
yeah, when I think coach of the year is a team that came from literally not the playoffs last year, but the playoffs this year.
I thought it was
You
just
know what I
best
mean? Like,
coach, best coach.
because if it
Yeah.
goes to the best coach, then it should be like it
You don't
should
think?
be Andy Reid or the guy from the Philly head coach as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, last year
Sirianni.
it was, I think, right?
Stepanski, was he the coach of the year last year? Or was it Andy Reid?
It was Kevin O'Connell.
Oh,
For the
And
Vikings, right?
no, Kevin
yeah,
O'Connell for the
Vikings.
Vikings. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but
I guess you're
it'd be the
right in a
same thing
way.
for like if Shanahan could help them win the division.
Here we go. You know what? I'm gonna go
100%
Bears
be
head coach
coachable.
Ben Johnson. I'm gonna go Ben
And
Johnson.
Johnson,
Fuck it.
Ben
I'm
Johnson.
going Ben Johnson. If he could take that team to the playoffs, he deserves to be coach of the year.
All right, this might be some bullshit because there's no way McVay did not get coach of the year.
yeah, he should be.
He should be.
Did McVay
Yeah.
never win coach of the year?
No way. The year when they went to the Super Bowl, he didn't win coach of the year?
I'm trying to look it up, but yeah, it doesn't look like he is never
Wow.
won. McVay won 2017, yes.
Okay.
So I think McVay
That's
might be a
one.
good shout. If
He could be a good
Yeah.
shot. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Mike Vrabel is a good shot as well for the.
If they make the playoffs, I agree.
Yeah.
Yes. Same thing with Aaron Glenn.
That's a
If they-
stretch.
That's a real
If they
one
make
though,
the
man.
playoffs.
And I think they just got a legit coach in him. I just don't know right now.
Yeah, if they win, like they have to win, obviously.
They got to do
Yeah.
a lot. If they win,
gotta do a lot.
The Powerball is someone's gonna hit the Powerball there.
Yeah.
We gotta start playing
It's,
lottery.
Like, Garrett's fucking running down the Bronx naked.
Yeah.
Some shit. I don't know.
We'll be fucking hype.
Any other awards you guys want to talk about? I don't think there's anything else, right?
No.
Offensive player of the year, right?
Did we not talk?
No,
about
we didn't. No. I don't
No,
think
we
Oh,
don't need
okay.
MVP.
Okay, offensive player. Yeah, sure. Damn. Last year was Saquon.
You know who else could we? I'm sorry. Comeback player did Christian McCaffrey. Kinda.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. I wouldn't do it, but he has to
Yeah.
he has to drop Saquon numbers for me to even consider that.
I mean, he could. He's the one guy who could himself.
Yeah.
Comeback player of the year. I mean, offensive player of the year.
Brock Purdy for me. On the, because this one you can split it, right? Offensive player of the year split. I'm assuming,
Yeah.
right? Am I
Yeah.
going crazy? Brock Purdy is one of them.
No, you can't split it. If it's probably like the defense player of the year.
Oh, yeah. So Brock Purdy,
Oh.
I guess.
I'm gonna say Bijan.
I was thinking
I mean, it's
Bijan, but he
Bijan
has
or
to have
Jahmyr
something.
Gibbs.
Or
See, that's the
Gibbs.
thing, like, it's the-
Gibbs.
I
might be a
think
good shot.
the problem with running backs now, they're gonna be compared to Saquon's year. That's the
Yeah.
problem, and that's gonna be too
That is
close.
true.
That's too
I don't
close.
think
to home.
Saquon's gonna win.
It's Brian
offensive
Thomas
player.
Jr. or Neighbors. That's my
I was
sleep.
gonna go. I was leaning towards wide receiver too. I was gonna go with Jamar Chase or Jefferson.
No.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase is not repeating what he did, man.
If Jamar Chase can drop over 2,000 yards of receiving yards,
Yeah,
I
but
think
he
could.
got the
I
fan
mean-
he got the fantasy curse, man.
Wait,
It's
true.
not. It's not
Well,
meant to be.
Jefferson now doesn't have it.
Nate,
so-
I think low key. Oh, CD Lamb's a good
AJ
shot too, by the way, for offensive
Yes.
player.
Him and Neighbors are gonna have godly numbers, man.
But for Jefferson, what I was gonna say is I think JJ McCarthy might be better than Sam Darnold.
The bar is low.
Yeah, it's not really a high bar. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
Because it
which and
seems
then
like you have, and that just shows you that you don't even need to be. You could just be a decent quarterback, and that coach will coach you.
But if
I
you're,
mean,
if you're JJ,
Jefferson
would
had
you?
1,500 yards last year. So I'm saying, just imagine what he do this year.
Fair. But I mean,
Well, like 17, 1800 yards. That's good
Hawkinson's
enough.
fully healthy. He's not coming back from an ACL tear. So, but then
Yeah,
again,
that is true.
Addison is the 3-year game, 3-game injury thing.
He's a wild card too because when he comes back, that's just more weaponry, right? So
Right.
you would think they'll be better.
You know who else? Jalen Hurts could be offense player of the year.
Fuck no. Any
The thing is with
Also-
Jalen Hurts is the fact that he got so many weapons. Like he almost his stats becomes obscure. Like, he just
that is true.
because he got
Like-
Saquon, he got Antonio. What is it? Antonio Brown, AJ Brown,
AJ Brown.
and Devontae
Devontae
Smith. Yeah, he got like an all-star team.
I'm-
He's supposed to have gaudy numbers.
I could see Saquon winning it again before Jalen Hurts winning it.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
don't see
Saquon's not-
Saquon repeating what he
He's
did.
not gonna put that number. Yeah,
He's
No.
got the fantasy and the
He'll
Madden
have-
curse all at
Right.
once. Yeah, this is
I
not
think he'll have
looking
like
good for him.
1,000, like 1,200, 1,300 yards. At most.
I see him not.
I think
I
Jones.
see him not playing more than 10 games.
Yes, that too. If
So-
he's healthy.
So if he's making more than 1,000 yards, he's doing like 120 a game. Then like that's
Listen,
not
if
He
happening.
did that in 9 games.
I
he-
I don't see him
If
doing
he
that.
drops 1,300 yards or more, it's a good year for him. I'm like, dude, that's
Yeah.
great. Congratulations. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's 1,000 rusher guaranteed. But anything over 13, I'm like, bro. That's
Yeah,
pretty
but
good.
like he has to play those
I don't see it,
games. I know, like he's been healthy on the last couple of years.
There's a lot of mileage on those tires, though, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Giants
And-
ran him to the ground.
and well, I
And
mean,
then
the
he
Eagles
was
did
the
it
only
too.
offense. Yeah, he
And
was
for
the only
offensive player of the
offense.
year, now I'm thinking of it. I think if it's like between two people for MVP, like Josh Allen and Lamar, they're gonna give it to the guy that doesn't win it, unless it's
I'm getting tired
a
of those
crazy
main
year
three.
like
I mean-
Saquon had.
Yeah.
I mean, last year it wasn't like that because second place was
Saquon
Lamar.
had a crazy year.
Yeah, but Lamar was second place for MVP. Was he not? So they didn't give
Yeah, I
they
think
didn't
so,
give
yeah.
him
It was-
offensive player of the year.
It was a
Yeah, that's 'cause
two-team
someone
race for
like-
the longest.
Yeah,
Then
Saquon had a crazy
yeah,
year.
Saquon, yeah.
He wouldn't
But
win
then
MVP no matter what because he's a running back.
Yeah, and
I guess.
well, if he would have broke the record though, he would have definitely been MVP.
Yes, because he
Um,
would have just done the Adrian Peterson run,
Yeah,
which I would support. But
you had to give him the MVP. Yeah, you would have had to by default. You had to give it to him.
I agree. And
That's a
obviously
big
he
record.
won the Super Bowl, but
Yeah, and then that's topped it off too. Yeah, that's a super
might
year.
be-
No pun intended.
One of the greatest overall years for a running back we've seen.
It's up there for sure. I can't think of one right now, but it's
Adrian
up there.
Peterson.
Gotta be.
I would have given
But he
it.
didn't
No
win a
Super Bowl
Super
though. No Super Bowl.
I mean, like
He was
overall,
dominant, man. Listen,
Yes,
He had
yes.
a dominant
Like,
run for
listen.
sure.
I had him in fantasy that year. I know.
Listen, I was a Vikings
No,
fan because of him. All right, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
Peterson was always gonna be like top 2 of all time running backs. Yeah.
Are we wrapping this up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
It's almost.
I'm
time.
hungry.
Oh wait, Super
Yeah.
Bowl winners.
Oh,
Last thing.
Oh,
And then-
Super Bowl.
Uh,
I can't see myself betting against the Chiefs. Every time I
Yes,
bet
I
against them,
think
they
the
make
Chiefs
it.
are winning the AFC.
And the NFC is the hardest because it could be literally a pick 'em.
Rams.
That's my pick.
Rams
Since
or
we went with-
Packers.
I don't have the Rams winning and going to the playoffs, so I can't say that. Dude,
I think it's one of the NFC North. I'm gonna go Lions.
I'm gonna go Vikings.
Mhm.
If you can, I would say Packers then, because of my whole conspiracy theory.
We
Go
all
for
agree
it,
it's
man.
NFC North.
Yeah, I already said it earlier.
I was low key thinking the Cinderella story and be like, "Yo, I think Jane Daniels might go to the Super Bowl and just lose." Like how Joey Burrow did it, where like his second year, third year, he goes to the Super Bowl. Like I think, Jane Daniels has the same scenario.
I mean, it's not impossible. Like even though
Yeah,
all
let's-
he has to
let's-
do is be a-
Let's say the Commanders
to win.
winning the NFC.
Mhm.
AFC, I don't fucking know, man.
I'll say Chiefs.
I'll say
I just
Chiefs
have to.
with Travis Kelce retiring afterwards with fucking Taylor Swift marrying.
Yeah, and then we got the Chiefs winning it all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Travis
If they make
Kelce
the
is
Super
running
Bowl,
off
they're
with
not
the
losing.
Travis Kelce's running off with the
2
sunset.
rings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of Kelsey,
Please.
for those who have the sleeper app, if you see his profile picture, It's pretty funny.
If you guys see Justin Herbert's profile picture, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, what is that about? Justin Herbert shit was weird, man. I was like, who's that chick?
Madison Beard.
Madison Beer, yeah. It's similar for Kelsey.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I think if the Chiefs make the Super Bowl, they're not losing this one. They got embarrassed. They got a chip on their shoulder
Yeah.
now. They're not
NFL's
losing.
gonna help them win.
Yeah, sure. And I think what's going to end up happening is that it's going to be a beatdown. I think whoever's going to NFC, who comes out of NFC, is going to be in for a rude awakening, unless you have a legit number one defense.
Yeah.
All right. Last question. Bill Belichick going to the NFL again?
Yep.
After seeing, he's probably gonna say 2 years at max.
I see.
I'll give him another
this
year.
year.
No, I'll probably take. There's too much money riding on that second year, so I think he'll take the bag.
If
and
the Cowboys come knocking, I think he might say yes.
That's what I'm saying. I think they'll give Schottenheimer because Jerry fucked up this year.
Right.
They'll let Schottenheimer take a second shot at it next year.
If listen,
Then they shit the bed, and then if they don't shit the bed,
if the Cowboys get the
they'll go
101 and you get Bill Belichick, that's like, it's like meant to be, right?
Well, here's the thing though: if he goes into college and just thinks like they look now, would anybody come running now to Bill? Like maybe they'll think, hey man,
I
he
think
lost a step.
I think this first year is gonna stick anyways. It's like college building is not a one and done thing. Like you can't.
And then UNC
UNC's not a
use NIL as a whole excuse.
and that's not a football school.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a basketball school.
A lot of people have Nick Saban going to the Browns or some shit like that.
No, he's done. He's retired. If he comes back, he's going back to college. He's done.
Who do you guys think have the 101, by the way, for this like the next draft that's coming up?
For me, it's the Raiders.
You don't have the Cowboys?
No, honestly, I don't think the Cowboys are going to be that. I think they're going to win like 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, I think
They're
that's
gonna be
good
top 10
enough.
pick for sure.
They'll be a top, maybe top 5.
Jesus Christ.
Leaning towards 10.
Yeah, say top 7.
Saints. I think Saints, Browns, Colts.
You don't have the Dolphins up there, huh?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think they're gonna be one of those teams that's gonna be bad, but like middle bad.
Okay.
Like the Knicks. The Knicks always get the middle pick. They never get a lottery.
Like Dolphins gonna be
13th pick.
Dolphins gonna be the Chicago Bulls of the fucking NFL.
Yeah, they can get the 11th pick for some reason.
Yeah, the 14th pick. All right.
Yeah.
Wrapping
Let's
it
wrap
up.
it up, fellas.
Yeah, all right. Hour and 32, by the way.
Yeah.
Not
30
bad.
minutes longer.
There you go.
And I was hoping.
Yeah, somebody had to run through their personal division and one by one and analyze it, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Keep liking, keep subscribing. Again, I'm Jod. That's K. That's Van. We out. Hope you enjoy our predictions. Tell me what your predictions are in the comments. We'll try and read them.
Good night.
Later.
Good night, guys.